I'm Jo Bendel, and my next guest at the Productivity Party is Andrea Featherstone. Andrea is a mindfulness advisor and founder of Project Self and Bloody Good Life 101, which is a mind-taming program for indecisive overachievers. Now, I love Andrea and her brand, so listen up because she is full of goodness. So welcome, Andrea. Firstly, are you giving us a tip on fun, fast, or on target today?
On target.
Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to hit the timer and over to you for your juicy gems. Thank you.
Awesome. Hello. I'm going to keep this super short because I'm a massive waffler. So yes, I just wanted to talk about what's something I teach a lot of my clients is that what is going on when you're procrastinating, because that's obviously a massive thing for productivity that we all face at some time, and a tip that you can start to stop yourself doing that. So the way I explain it to people is that when you have an unknown in your life, it could be anything like cleaning the fridge or just actually doing a job that you're kind of unknown, your mind hates it, right? Because it's kind of like that part in the movie where you're waiting for the scary bit of the movie, but the part that your mind hates the most is the 20 seconds before it all fucks up, it all goes wrong. So maybe edit that out. So basically your mind hates unknown. And so what it does is fill in the blanks, and it tries to create problems in order to stop you from having any kind of moments of silence in your day. So what that means for procrastination is that you need to start to be able to disidentify with the mind and start to hear what it's saying when it's telling you, oh, I wonder what Sam's doing on Facebook. I wonder if he has a new girlfriend, or maybe I should check the fridge, or whatever. So the best thing that I can probably say in 3 minutes is that you could name your mind. So if you name your mind, you start to think of it like this person that's outside of you. And when you're sort of sitting down and you're like, oh, I'm going to do some work. And then your mind says, nah, we should look in the fridge. Then you go, thanks, mind name, and then you don't go to look at the fridge, you do what you wanted to do anyway. And so having that name, and imagine them literally like this person next to you, because if you really heard what your mind was saying, you would be like, that is the worst friend ever. Why do I take their advice? Because their advice is usually don't do anything that improves your life, like sit on the couch, eat potato chips, and don't improve. So good names for minds. My mind's name is Neville. Jo's mind's name is Cecil. In some of my group programs, we've got Gertrude, Marg, Merv, a lot of M's. Percy, Clarence, just real crazy names. The kind of name that you can't take seriously. So my top tip is give a name to your mind that you can't take seriously, and then start listening as though you could hear your friend in your head. And every time you hear it speak, you say, thank you, Cecil. That's great advice, but actually I'm working on this right now. And then you go back to what you're doing. And you have to do it over and over and over again. Yeah. That's my productivity tip for using mindfulness to be more productive.
Thank you. This is amazing. And I have to say that it is Andrea who told me about this first of all. And I really struggle with my mind telling me stuff, and definitely the fridge, all kinds of things. You're not good enough, this, that, and the other. Andrea said to me to try naming your mind, and I did. I started off with Betty, it didn't really work, and I moved to Cecil, and it has helped me so much because I really do now disengage from the thought and say, okay, thanks Cecil, that's really interesting, and exactly like you said, and it's worked, it's really worked. So it's an awesome tip that instead of everybody going, hey, that's a really great idea, what they need to do is actually implement it, because it's really, really powerful. And I've only been using it recently, and it's really helped. So thank you. I know you have so much to share, and I know we could talk for hours and hours about tips on this. So what I'll do is I just want to say to everybody, if they would like to stalk Andrea and her fabulous Project Self brand, which is amazing, then I will link to her website. And thanks ever so much for coming to the Productivity Party. I'm very grateful that you for sharing your tips.
You're welcome. Happy 40th.
Thank you.